right, what we're going to be doing today is alternating dumbbell snatch workout. You're only going to need one dumbbell, and I would say medium size. I'm going to be using a 30 pounder. You can certainly go lighter or heavier than that. So let me demonstrate what we're going to do, and then we'll talk about the format. So you're going to have that one dumbbell in between your legs, maybe slightly in front of your feet. You're going to keep your arm nice and straight, snap that overhead, switch hands, tap it on the ground, and repeat that. So let me show you a couple more from the front, and then I'll show you a couple from the side, and then we'll talk about it. Let me show you a couple from the side now. Okay, so a few things to note with that movement. First of all, I'm thinking about keeping my back nice and flat, and I'm hinging at my hips and at my knees, especially as I tap that on the ground or pick it up. Then I'm standing up, if I'm going to do this in slow motion, standing up all the way to this position we call triple extension, where I'm extending all the way. That's going to help create some weightlessness into the dumbbell. As soon as I've done that, snap my hips, I'm then going to drop and punch at the same time with my elbow. So I lock that out as the weight comes back down. And so there's a bit of timing. There's definitely some strength involved. But with these movements, I want you to, if it's new to you, go as light as you can, but still feel the movement. If this is something you've been doing for a while, feel free to challenge yourself. But I want you to really focus on form with these. So the format is going to be 6 sets of 8 repetitions. We're going to be doing a set of 8 every minute and a half. And you're going to switch hands each rep. So you'll do a rep on the right, that's 1. Switch hands, do a rep on the left, that's 2, etc. all the way to 8. So I'm going to set the clock. We're going to go in 10 seconds with our first set of 8. I'll do a few from the side and a few from the front each round. Going in 3, 2, 1, and go ahead. Very good, set the weights down. Once you've got 8 reps done, we got about a minute to rest. Use this chance to bring your heart rate down. If you can, take a nice big inhale through your nose. Slow exhale. At any point, if you want to swap out your weights for a lighter weight or a heavier weight, go ahead and do that. Again, the focus for today is form, technique, really getting that dialed in, that snap, hinge, standing up. We're going again in about 20 seconds. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go ahead. And after 8, set those down. That weight down again. Bring your heart rate back down. One thing that's worth mentioning on these snatches, I know oftentimes when you start out, it feels most comfortable to take your offhand and brace it off of your leg. And while that's okay when you're starting out, I think we want to get rid of that habit as soon as possible, because it's taking away 2 things. One is it's taking away the requirement of this rotational stabilization. So by you stabilizing with your arm, your core gets to kind of relax, and it doesn't have to do that. Core, including your low back and stomach. We're going again in about 15 seconds here. And then 2, it limits you a little bit, that putting the hand on the leg. It's not as efficient, not as fast, not as smooth. So I think it's worth trying to go without if you can. Going again in 3, 2, 1, go ahead. And once you get to 8, set those down, set that down again. We got about another minute. Bring your heart rate down. If you have water nearby, help yourself. Thirty seconds. Ten seconds. And our 4th round of 8. Going in 3, 2, 1, and go. After 8, set that down. Another minute to rest. Again, big breaths. Nice big inhale. Slow controlled exhale. This is another one of these movements that's kind of a full body movement, full body workout. We're getting our shoulders, our back, our core, our hips. Maybe the thing we're getting the least, we could say, is our legs, since we're not dropping down that deep. 20 seconds until our next round. Second to last round coming up in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. And after 8, set that down. Another minute to rest before our final round. If these are starting to feel easy for you, feel free to step it up and increase your weight. If it's a good challenge, you can stick with where you're at, no problem. Thirty seconds. Ten seconds. Last time with these, final set of 8. Going in 3, 2, 1. Let's set the weight down after you're done with those final 8. Try to bring your heart rate down one more time, and you're all done with that. Good job.